So this is the last one. And I did miss my whole like rambling thing about my fibro and my pain and how it affects my life. And I know I chase a lot of bunnies when I talk. Just, you know, I'll be like here and like my dog Monet. It's his weakness is bunnies. He doesn't catch them or kill them, but he has to chase them no matter what. So when I do that, I'm really bad about that in any kind of situation. I do it when I'm typing, I do it when I'm talking, I do it when I'm doing this, and I just kind of, I'll be on a subject and then think of something and, you know, related to it, just kind of chase off and run off. And I think it's because I'm very detail oriented and descriptive, and I think that comes from being a writer, a natural writer. I realize that what I'm doing is basically, when I do that, is giving you all this background. For some reason, I can't stop myself from giving background on things and giving details. You know, where someone else might say, "Yeah, okay," I would be like, "Yeah, okay," but I got to the point of "yeah, okay," but by going ABC, and you know what I'm saying. Again, no filter, and that was funny because the song just said my brain is really supersized when I was. Anyway, I'm sorry. Because I'm awesome. Like I said, I talk about it a lot. I talk about the pain, the fibro, and all that stuff a lot. And I understand people don't want to talk about it or hear about it. But that is the brilliant thing about the internet, is anything you post or record or whatever, no one has to watch it or read it unless they want to. So, I mean, it's kind of like, okay, it's there if you want to read it. If not, just roll your eyes and ignore it, you know. And if you don't like what I'm posting, my long status messages and my responses to my status messages, because I'm being detailed and telling the story of what it means, you can always just hide me or defriend me. No one is making you read or what I'm saying or watch my videos or whatever. But it's healthy for me. It is. I did a lot of blogging for a long time, and I just kind of got burned out on that. And for me, doing this, and like when I talk in my status messages on Facebook, is therapeutic, because I don't have anybody around me to talk with, and I don't have a social life, and I don't work. There are no people around me to talk with about things. Talking with people, even if you're not talking about the thing that's bothering you, is a release valve, you know. And I don't have a release valve, so that's how I do it, and that way I'm not pushing anything on anybody. I'm not crossing boundaries for people if they don't want to read it and or watch it. But it's therapeutic. And see, I had my therapist, my first therapist I had since after my marriage, was telling me to do the blog thing, and I had him printed up and bring it to her, and she said it was okay. You know, it's okay to do that. It's healthy to do that. And I'm not currently seeing therapists because essentially I got dismissed for being normal. And I told her, I was like, "Are you sure about that? You have no idea." But relatively mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, you know. And but it's always an understood thing that if I start having some problems, I go back. And I was in therapy for a while after my marriage, and then was better, and new things came up around 2006, and no claws, and cat was clawing my chair, and I went to therapy, and then she declared me, after I made some big decisions in my life that were causing me a great deal of stress. So much stress, I literally physically felt like I had a weight on me, and when I made my decisions, it literally felt like it came off. You know, it was that intense. I very quickly, she declared me to be emotionally healthy. And, but no, it's understood that if I'm having issues, I go back to see my therapist. No big deal. I see my psychiatrist every 3 months to do what I call my head check to make sure that, my medication is still working and doesn't need to be adjusted, and I'm not having panic attacks and stuff like that. So, there's situations that can induce a panic attack still, but I'm not having panic attacks over, small things. So that I'm considered successful treatment-wise because of that. I'm going to do another one.